Welcome back everyone, I'm glad you could join me. We're back on the Commodore 64. My name is Nick and this is Burger Time, published by Interceptor Micros in 1984. Now it's converted from the arcade game From Data East in 1982. You essentially, over a single screen, control Chief Pepper, not Chief Pepper, Chef Pepper, that's better, and you must make giant hamburgers by walking over them. Well, it will soon become evident what to do. All the time while you're walking around single screens, you will be chased by evil food such as sausages, pickles, and there we go. So I'm going up the ladder. I'm the chef guy in the chef hat. And as you can see, once you walk over a burger, it will drop down, hit any other pieces, and it will form the burger down the bottom there. We can spray pepper every now and again, although I don't feel fully in control of that. If you get touched by an egg like that, or a sausage, or a pickle, you will die, right? If you lose a life, you have to start all over again. And that's basically it. It will get progressively more difficult the more levels we do, right? You can flatten enemies like that by dropping bits of food on them. If a bit of food falls on the next bit down, it will knock it down a level. So try and best to keep them in order rather than separate the bits of food. That's extra pepper there I've just picked up. Right, okay, now at least get off level 1, Nick, or at least do one burger. So we're making massive burgers. Don't think this game come out on the ZX Spectrum. I think the version that there was called Mr. Wimpy. Right, so let's have a bit of fun with this one and see how far we can get. The enemies are going round randomly on the maze rather than chasing you directly. You see what I've done? I've got this burger out of order now. Good work. Now where's that pickle sausage thing going? Oh man, see, if they touch you by the merest of pixels, you are dead. Can I get off level 1? Not 100% sure. Right, here we go. Come on, Nick. You can do this thing. Now, I do want to squirt the pepper. I think on Mr. Wimpy, if I press fire button, the pepper went. Here it seems to be automatic. I don't know if there's something wrong with this version or it just does it at random. But once you hit an enemy with pepper or put pepper on the screen, it freezes them if they hit it and you can just walk past without dying. Did you have this game back in the day? Did you complete it? Not quite sure how many levels it's got. But at the moment, there's only 2 things walking around the maze, so it should be easy. Well done, Nick. But you will get more later on. So we're nowhere near completing stage 1. Well done. Great. 8-bit glory. Come on, Nick. Come on, you can do this thing. You can do this thing. Right, that's going to go down there. Come on. Boof. Right. Oh, man. Phew. The sound is a bit minimal on this. You have got the tune at the start, which is quite cool. Would like some in-game music, but, you know, sometimes in-game music can get quite annoying, can't it? Like Automania we did a bit early on, which is playing the Laurel and Hardy music. But it's good to have an option. It's game over. Well, I didn't even get off level 1. Believe it or not, this is my first go ever of this game. But I think you do believe it. But I'll play Mr. Wimpy a little bit in terms of that review. I never played it ever again, but I'm liking this. Right. Have a look at Bear Bother on the ZX Spectrum. It stole the ideas from Burger Time. So you had to put batteries into an electric car, about 3 of them. Didn't have to make full burgers, you just had to get a battery down the screen on its own. But it does take that idea. Boop, 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 boop. Right, if we just concentrate on getting the burger bit at the top there, the bun, you don't really need to do the other bits in between because that just makes it more complicated for you. Right, we're doing better than last time. We've got a strategy this time. The buns are quite further down. It's a bit hard that you have to start all over again if you lose a life. Oh, we've got a chance here, I think. 1 burger done. Right, almost there. Almost there. Oh man, we're going to get off level 1, are we? Those 2 enemies just stay at the top there. Stay up the top, yes. Yeah, we're going to get this done. 1 burger, 3 burgers, 4 hamburgers. Yeehaw! Well done. Right, so now there's 3 of the Smeggers. And we've got a slightly different map. But still 4 burgers again. I don't know who's eating these massive burgers. Maybe Elvis. But it's a huge burger. Get the world record holders in to record it. But as you can see, you need to walk right across the element for it to fall down. Halfway's no good enough. Got to go right the way across. I don't know if it's best to do one burger at a time or do them all gradually. Right, one done. Have we finally cracked this game? We might have done. Let's do stage 2 first time. There we go. Oops, this could be a problem. The problem with these games are because the enemies walk running round at random, sometimes you can get boxed in by 2 of them. You don't really want that happening. And that it possibly could happen now. No, it's got out the way. Good, right, that was... Oh, what's he doing? Do me a favour. It always makes me hungry, these sort of games. Always. No time limit, which is just as well. Right. So, we've got 3 burgers pretty much done. The last one we're miles away from doing. But the enemies are just... Oh, get down there, right. Oh, man, come on. Just move away from the burger. Perhaps this chef needs a gun. Right, boom. That's killed him. I was hoping he'd generate somewhere else. That's it. It's going to kill him again. Good. Now, he's over the other side of the map. There is a chance here. That's it. I think this is done, folks. Level 2. Level 2. Level 2. Boom. Do your dance. Do the chef dance. Boom. Do a little dance. Diddly get down tonight. Ooh. Oh, dear. I'm down tonight. How many lives we got? 1. So there's 4 of them this time. So you get the general idea what's going on. Definitely need to work out how to do the pepper properly. You see it sprayed there to no effect. Why is it spraying automatically? I do not know. Right, walk along the top, I think. So it's harder. It's not ladders everywhere. You can't go straight up the top. You've got to plan your route, and that's not very clever at all. That's duff planning, that is. Game over again. Time for burgers, burger time. Did you play this in the arcades? I never did, surprise surprise. But arcades was Data East in 1982, this 2 years later. And it is a, well, it plays well, doesn't it? It's attempting what to do with burger time. Burger time. Brilliant. I think this is a good game. Did you have this back in the day? Let me know. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Always like hearing from you. There's nothing like getting knowledge from memories people had back in the day rather than looking at them from a retro point of view, because I can only compare them what I've actually already played. And nostalgia always plays a massive part in liking these games, although I do still like this one. It's not just about the game itself, it's about the memories quite often it provides. And playing it afresh and new in 2018, you do lose a little bit of that. But, you know, I can try and relate it to other gaming experiences and would I've liked this back in the day. If I'd bought this as a kid or got it as a present, I would have played it quite a lot, I think. It's a nice fun theme, it's original, and it's quite easy to get the hang of it initially. So, you know, once you've done the first level, it's easy to do it again. As you see, I'm zipping through here with alarming pace now. Good animation as the burger falls down. It does a bit of bouncing as well. It doesn't just stay in place. And that's always nice to see. It's done with a little bit of flair. Good flair. Interceptor Micros. And I do like that little dance he does. If you want to copy that dance, be my guest. Put it on YouTube. Get 8 billion views. Right, start at the top. Work our way down. Right, okay. Beep, 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 beep. See, they've got stopped by the pepper, but they don't die. You can only kill them by putting a burger on their head. It's an interesting way to go. But if you're a walking pickle or sausage, then it's probably quite fitting. Right, 1 burger. Oh, that's close. Cool, I run the gauntlet there in this kitchen from hell. Boof. Right, systematic. Let's go into a 5-star song, but we're doing this systematically. I never can get enough. What a bad reference that was. Anyone remember the band 5-Star? I bet you don't. I bet you think it's a petrol. But it was a band. They were supposed to be taking on the Jackson 5, I think. They made a lot of money, spent too much money, and then went bankrupt. Systematic. They had too much. Right, but they didn't have 4 massive burgers. Yay! Woohoo! Off we go again. Stage 3. 4 of them. Or is it stage 4? I'm losing count now. Level 3 it says up the top left there, so it's level 3. Can't argue with that. Boof. Yeah, get a lot moving on screen at the same time. It's getting very hectic, and I don't know how I could have. Oh, there we go. I've been given a chance. You get the pepper would have given me a chance doing this. Yeah, I've cornered myself again. I can walk through the pepper, can't I? Too late. I can do that. There we go. So there we're using the pepper to great aplomb. So I got out of jail there, but it's looking very dangerous territory. So let's work on this burger here on the left. Bam. Okay. Right. Okay, right, here we go. If you are a chef that makes giant burgers for a giant in this sort of method, then comment below, let me know. How's it going? Are you looking for a new job, or does it suit you quite fine? Seems like an interesting job to have had. Right, 1 burger done. I don't want to lose a life now. That was risky. If he'd followed me there, I would have been dead. Right, halfway through stage 3. I need those. See, look, those buns at the top. So, you know, I've done this all in the wrong order, but the path up there doesn't seem the easiest. There's just one route through, and you can get cut off really, really easy. I need a ladder down the middle there, really, which I haven't got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, that was an accident waiting to happen, that was. And now I have to start all over again. I don't know what this chef's... I think the chef's called Pete, I think. It says Pete in some instructions somewhere. So increasingly more difficult as you go through. We reviewed 2 Commodore 64 games today. This one and Automania. Out of the 2, I prefer this one. I think the graphics are slightly better, slightly more addictive. I think Automania was converted from the ZX Spectrum, whereas this seems to be a game in its own right that wasn't on the Spectrum. And I think games are always better when they're actually designed for the specific system rather than trying being brought across. So, although this is a port conversion, but you know what I mean, don't you? Good graphics, good sound, good addictability, good collision detection. It's a good level of learning curve, I should say. So a great game all round. I like it. It's good. When we do the top 6, probably on Monday, where we look at the last games reviewed in the last 2 weeks, it might come in the top 6. Don't know. Still got to make my decision where I write them all down on a bit of paper and I think what's better than what did I enjoy more, and all that sort of stuff. Generally it helps if I can get the hang of the game quite quickly. I think we've seen this death sequence before. Oh man, game over again. Burger time. Well, hope you liked having a look at that one. I really liked it. Quite entertaining game. So that was Burger Time on the Commodore 64, published by Interceptor Micros in 1984, and based on the arcade cabinet from Data East. Got any comments about this game or similar games, then please put them below. You're always more than welcome. A huge thanks to everyone that subscribed so far on the channel. It's always a big help. Until, well, if you want to help a bit more, of course, it's patreon.com/njenkin. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.